What's poppin'? You too, it's your boy OG Baby Six back at it again with another video. This video specifically is for my newbie. Okay, if you're a new beginner, pay attention to the details. If you're elite waiver, if you're already in the process, you've been waiting for 1 year, the rest of the years, you don't have to pay a lot of attention to this because you already know what you're doing. This is for my folks, ladies, boys, whoever you are. If you're a waiver, try to become a waiver. I'm gonna give you the details how to become a waiver and what you need to become a waiver. Alright? So stay tuned. Gang. I'll be back. Stopping, we're back at it again. First tip. You need to be at the curl length, which means you gotta let your hair grow a little bit. If you're you can say coarse hair, at least 1.5. If you're median, like me, at least 2. If you're straight hair, you could say from 3 to 4. Because straight hair, your hair is real sensitive. It takes longer to curl. So I could say 3 or 4. Me, I use a 2. My curling is a 2. And I'm trying to keep it in 3 so I could have depth waves. Me, you start your journey. You're gonna need a brush. This is a curve, but you need any brush. It don't matter. It don't have to be these. It could be any brush. You know what I'm saying? $5, $3. You could get the 2 sides, the hard and the soft. I started with one of those. I've been waiting for a year, so I changed a lot of brushes in the process. That's the first detail on brushes. You're gonna need a comb. Comb your hair when you're at the curling. You're gonna need this when you're washing styles. Okay. You're gonna need a pomade. I use 360 Styles. It smells good. Your hands is not that greasy when you put it. When you apply it in your hairs, your hairs don't get clogged. You know what I'm saying? You get all that dryness and that clogged hair. It just feels dirty. You know what I'm saying? You can avoid that. You can get a do-rag. Try to make sure you get a silky do-rag, silky satin do-rag. Don't get a poly, because poly they look ugly. You can see your waves through it. They're cheap. It's just my opinion. Trying to get a few dollars extra and get a silky do-rag. Okay. One of the last one after you finish your process, brushing and everything. You see flat back, you can lay it down more, you get that extra shine, so you can save the process, the work that you did. And the last one is the do-rag. You put it on, I'm probably trying to figure it out. I'm dropping a video soon how to put a do-rag and the rest of the things. That's the details that you need to become a waiver. And how to develop your waves first. Let me tell you about my journey. I started being a regular waiver. I just wanted to be. I became a waiver because of my barber. He had 180, and I saw his waves, and I'm like, man, it's looking nice. I used to, do low tape-ups and flat hair, like 1.5. And I'm like, I decide, I had braids, I cut them off, and I decided to, hey, let me do something with my hair. Now that I got hair. And I decided to become a waiver, and I spoke to my barber. He told me, yo, check on you. The first guy that I started watching was 360 Juice, then Sir Cruz, and I keep watching guys, PB the Gold, 361. I got similar patterns to him, so I started following 360 Juice, and I figured it out that he got the same crown that I got. Mine's is more slanted, Mine's just like this. I brush like this, right? And then go like this. You see, it's like 90, like this. Yeah, he goes like this, almost 360. I slanted more, similar to 540. And that's when my journey started. I started brushing normally. I started with a 360 B-high. I realized that's the pattern for me. And I cut it, all the process again. By the way, I got birds and I got a toy poodle. So if you hear birds in the back, don't pay attention to it. And I started brushing my pattern. I figured it out. I got a cowlick because my crown is not in the middle. Some people got the crown different ways. Some people got 2 crowns. Some people, you just gotta find your way. So I found my crown, and my crown was off center. So I figured it out. I'm like, if I brush going with my pattern clockwise, kind of clockwise, this one, mine's clockwise. I'm like, okay, let me brush that way. So when I cut it to 1.5, I realized that my hair was going like this, and then it was going like this, like little slanted, and then like this. I'm like, okay. So I started brushing that way, and it worked. I'm like, okay, it looks better. I wanted beehive, to be honest. I wanted a beehive badly. And I realized that it was not for me. Switch it up. I cut it to 1.5. I started moving again, and I started doing the 360 swirl. You could say hybrid, you could say 360 slanted. You do it your way. You know what I'm saying? You could fuse it different ways. So I wanted 360 slanted. So that's when I started brushing, and that was my journey. I've been waiting for 1 year, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got here, I'm gonna and yeah, that's part of my story. I just wanted to share with you guys how I became a waver. So don't feel down, don't feel discouraged when you start. It's gonna be good days and bad days. It's gonna be those days you be like, man, you know what, screw this. Let me have my hair loose, whatever, and so and so. But me personally, I like being a waver because it's a challenge. I like, you know what I'm saying? I set a goal. I'm like, if I want to do that, I'm gonna do it until I do it. Like I started doing diet. You know what I'm saying? I was fatter than this. I'm in the process. I've been dieting for like, you could say 1 month. I'm trying to push it to 6 months to see what happens. I'm still eating what I like. I just stopped a lot of carbs and a lot of sugars. But I just wanted to put that out there so you guys can understand exactly who I am and who I became and what I'm going to become. So I've been waiting for 1 year. I follow a lot of guys. You can say people to go 360 Gs, 360 Us, where I made mine, Sir Cruz. Say those 2 guys that I follow. It's not that I wanted to follow them, it's just the first people that came out when I was searching for YouTube waivers, So I live in New York. Over here is a lot of competition. Everybody compete over any little thing, a little chain, you know what I'm saying? Compete with each other. That's the way the New York is, you know what I'm saying? We styling. And yeah, guys, I just want to give you the details for my new beginners, elite waivers, and guys is already in the process waving. Shout out to you guys. Keep going. Let's keep the family growing. Listen, I ain't hating on all the waivers. I'm here to, since waivers, whatever the cost is, you know what I'm saying? I understand we trying to get this money and everything, but I don't get paid for hating another brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my thing my way, you do your thing your way, and so, you know what I'm saying? And it's love for everybody and peace for everybody. Feel me? I'm not the type of guys, if you're doing your thing, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to bless me one day. So that's my journey. That's why I became a waver. And I'm going to keep going until you guys say, no or yes, or you waver is good, you waver bad. No matter what you guys say, at least you say something. You can leave your comments below. You could give me shares. You could give me thumbs up, thumbs down. It don't matter. As long as you put something on that screen, I'm satisfied with that. And I feel good, you know what I'm saying? Wave, my pattern is done. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I got a fork on my back. I gotta keep brushing on my back because I sleep in my back a lot. So it's another detail. When you sleeping, right? Trying to rotate your angles. Like one day go to sleep this side, one this side. The reason why you do that, because you put a lot of pressure on your side and your waves. Remember, your waves, they move. So when you know what I'm saying, tossing and turning, you damage it a little, even though you got the do-rag on to hold your process and whatever you work on it, still your waves could move and you could smudge your waves, and so every time you go to sleep, trying to like switch it, go to sleep different ways, that way your process can stay intact, and when you wake up, you don't gotta brush a lot, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do a lot of morning routine if you're running late. That's details that you gotta focus on. I learned that in the process. Okay, it took me a year to realize a lot of things about it. And I'm glad that I followed these guys, the one that I mentioned, and I'm glad the weight gain is growing. I'm happy that it's becoming a lot of females. We got guys. It's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new beginner. I only be waiting for 1 year. I got more to learn. I got more to teach, and so on. So I hope this video help you out. I gave the best of my knowledge in the process for the year that I've been waving. I'm just trying to give you tips. If you're a beginner, if you're elite waver, if you're already in the game, you're in the process to become elite waver like me, shout out to you. Keep doing your thing. I support you. I hope you guys support me. Give me a thumbs up. If you comment below, you already know what OG Wavy 6. I'm out of here. Peace.